All right, what I'm going to start now is, so I can get my garden beds inside the garden, I've got to take out this front panel right here. I've got the chicken wire on it, but I got to disconnect it all, take the T-post out so I have full access to this here. Then another thing I'm going to do is I got to grade. I am going to get my box blade on the back of the truck, the tractor, and I'm going to drag all this dirt. I'm probably going to drag about 4 to 6 inches, we'll see. Pull it forward because all this soil here is a little bit sandy, but it's always been very good soil to grow in, really good soil. All right, you can see that I've got this fencing removed. It's right here, and I started over here grading, getting that all pulled out. So I'm going to pull off the top good soil. I need to do some more right in there and grade some more. I'm going to do that all the way over here. That's going to open it up so I can put 2 beds back there straight and then another 2 this way. And then I'll have half this garden here can be for tomatoes and peppers. And you can see how good that soil is. So it's had, I don't know, 3 to 4 years of me putting cow manure, horse manure, everything. Is really good. So I'm going to go over here, grade some more on this side, then move on over and hit that over here and pull that over, and then I'll lay my black mat out, and then we'll start putting our above ground beds in here. So let me get some more of this dirt moved around and we'll go from here. Get the mat down. The mat is 6 foot wide. I got 3 runs over. I don't have enough to go all the way to the very end, but that's fine. I'll throw maybe some compost and do something over there and get that covered up. That is the gardening mat that you put. It drains, and so that's what we're going to do. That's what's going to be on the very bottom. Good morning, guys. How's it going? Next day, and I didn't realize something. I was running my camera yesterday, and I didn't even know it. I thought batteries were up, and battery went dead. When I went to the house last night to go ahead and do the download, I realized the camera was off. It was dead. There was nothing about this. So, as you can see, I already started the build. So, as far as I got was last night was here. As you can see, I put a board in right here. I did that because there'll be a lot of stuff going in here, a lot of weight pushing out, and I want to be able to keep it together. So that's what that board is there for. I've already got holes drilled down in the bottom there, down the bottom there, so all I gotta do is lay on the ground and turn that board and drive a screw through. These boards here, if I need them, I'll attach them to here, across there to help keep the outside top of it from blowing out. That's not tight yet, but as you can see, they're strong. But I'll probably end up putting one across here to there, and I'll use that right there so you can see that those live ends up here. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this. Put that front face on the front here. I've already got the holes drilled. You see, got one here, one there, one down the bottom, all the way through. All 3 are drilled. So that, all I gotta do is slide that piece in, as you see here. I think if you remember earlier before talking about when we were building this, how I had to offset the metal so it fits together. And you can see there and there how I've got one under the other. That's why that metal board there, that metal sheeting is lower, so it fits under it. Because you can't mount them face to face, because then you'll have a gap. So I had to offset it. Look who's here. Happy, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Are you trying to get love? Ever since I put this up, she jumps up on top of there and sits here and watches the chickens. She doesn't do nothing with the chickens, but higher view for her. Okay, I already got my 3 screws started on the outside, on the reverse side of here, just 3 screws. Now we're going to raise this up, and we're going to slide it in spot and see how close we are tomating it together. All right, that sucked in nice and tight. I'll get rid of this wedge that I'm using. Let's see. Everything looks good. Let's go to the number 2 screw. And the third one. We're together. Let's go ahead and move on to this side. Alrighty. I got this set here. If you look down at the bottom, I got this little pry bar, and all I do is step on it and it raises it up. So let's go ahead, move it where it needs to be. And let's step on this. We don't have to go but like a ½ an inch. Okay. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and hit these two. You got to make sure none of the metal's binding so it pull it. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and do this one. Screwed into my glove. And this one too. Here we go. So, this one's complete other than that top brace. I'm going to take a measurement from this side board to the building to there, make sure it's square. And I'll take a measurement from here to there, all the way down, make sure it's the same. And I like this distance between here. It's good. I can work with that. And then we have those two. And one will go here, the other one will go here, and then all that over here will be, go ahead and be my peppers and my tomatoes and whatever, but we'll get that later. Right now we've got to get these done, get the wood going in here, and bolt all these 4 of these bends and start laying our product. All right, let's get these gathered up and get them ready. All right, we've got it done. The 4 boxes are done. My wife comes home later. I'll shift them around how I want them, but they're really close to gap I want. We may just leave them how they sit. I'll ask her what she thinks. I really like to move those 2 boxes back that way, at least another 6-8 inches, so I can pass through the center a lot easier. But there you go. It's all secured. Lower boards are in. That's to keep it from pooching out on the bottom. I will show the live end up. We'll stick them in the center so the center doesn't pooch out. So each one of those that you see standing in here is for each one of them. And once I get going, putting the wood in there, get going, get closer to the top, I'll start putting those back on. But there you go. It looks good. Very strong. It ain't going nowhere. I'm glad I screwed it together like I did through the top, not to the sides. And I'm glad I put this in. That gave it a little bit more rigid, a lot better. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. That was part 2. And part 3 will be me filling up, talking about doing the loading up these containers, how we're gonna load them up, what we've got. And for now, that's it. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video.